Yow, what up, nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here reporting live for your mama's house. Doing my thing as I usually do. You know that most hated dude with the incredible mood? Coming through to you guys about what's going on with this basketball player. His name is Ethan Thomas. And he's kind of all over the news right now for a little situation that happened. And this is what the Fox13Memphis.com news link says. Have an article on their page. And it says, a retired basketball player called out a woman he said was racist when she refused him a seat, but said it was open when a white man asked to sit next to her. Ethan Thomas made a Facebook post Friday saying he got on a train with no open seats. He quotes, I asked the lady if I could sit next to her very politely and I softened my voice as to not frighten her, and she says someone is sitting here, he wrote. So I go to the next seat now. Hold on. I thought there were no seats. Anyway. Now, less than 2 minutes later, a man who appears to be white asks if he can sit there, and she says, sure, let me move my stuff, okay? Thomas said he asked the woman if she did not want him sitting next to her. Were you scared, not comfortable with a black man sitting next to you, Thomas wrote. According to Thomas, the woman told him, don't pull the race card, she had a black guy in college. Thomas said the man who sat in the seat said he would move, but Thomas told him there was no need. Instead, he took a picture and put the photo of the woman on the Facebook. Thomas said that when the woman called the train conductor over for illegally taking pictures of people without their consent, the conductor recognized the former basketball player, and instead of reprimanding Thomas for taking a picture of the woman, he praised Thomas for his work in the community. Thomas said when he asked the woman if she wanted to speak to the conductor, the woman just rolled her eyes. Commenters praised Thomas for calling the woman out. I appreciate you exposing her for who she really is. There's no excuse to ever be rude, right? So what's interesting about this is Ethan Thomas was sure to ask that lady, hey, is it because, I'm black? You don't want a black man sitting next to you? I mean, it could be that. Or it could be that you're fucking 6'9" and 260 pounds, nigga. You're fucking huge. Now, regardless of the reason, what she did was wrong. I'm saying it, you sensitive motherfuckers. I'm saying it now. What she did was fucking wrong because she doesn't own seats. She doesn't own seats. No such thing as someone sitting here when there's no one sitting there. You gotta move your fucking shit. Period. But once again, this shit here is like, it's so one-sided. There's no video evidence. Nothing. No video evidence of what actually happened. None. This is just his side of it. And I don't like that. I kind of don't like shit like this too much. When people just, just say, oh, this person's racist, then they're back in the news and they're in the limelight again. That's all you gotta fucking do to get attention again, to say somebody's racist. No, you don't know if this chick's fucking racist. Maybe she doesn't like yo ass. It doesn't have. Maybe if you were a foot shorter and more nicer looking, she would have been scared. But either way, what I'm saying is she's wrong, ass faces. I know you guys don't know English. I'm saying a million times she's wrong for what she did, and I'm pretty sure what she did was illegal too. It was wrong what she did, but everybody's so quick to pull the fucking race card. Especially when they want some attention. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus Christ, black people are so fucking over. Oh, it's because I'm black. Nigga, you 6'9", 260 pounds, and you're worried that this girl might not want you to sit next to her because she's black. What he should have did was say, well, this person ain't here, and moved her shit. Because her shit does not belong on the other seat, period. Now, I also don't understand, if it's a crowded train, and he said he goes to the seat next to her, okay, he can try to sit where he wants. I'm not trying to say he's wrong for trying to sit next to her. He's in the right. He can sit next to whoever he wants to sit next to. It's public transportation. If you don't like it, go drive a car or something, right? So he has the right to try to sit next to her, but it wasn't that crowded actually, because if there was another seat, it wasn't that crowded. But either way, she should not have her stuff on the seat. I could understand when the train is like damn near empty, because everyone does that. When the train is like really empty, just put your bag on the seat next to you. There's nobody there. You know what I mean? Like, that's normal. But in her case, maybe the train to her was empty, but apparently it wasn't because there weren't that many seats available. White guy sit next to her, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is I don't give a fuck about if someone's racist or not when it comes to the situation at hand. Let me give you an example. One of my favorite examples of this was, there was this video like I uploaded like 2 years back, but I had to delete it because it was too violent. It was of this little black girl beating the shit out of this little white girl who was just riding by on her bike. So the white girl's riding by, a black girl just grabs her and just starts beating the shit out of her. The black girl's a little bit older, a little bit bigger. Now what killed me was as the white parents were complaining about what the little black girl did, they were sure to include the fact, and they kept begging it and saying, you called her a cracker, called her a white bitch and all this stuff, white bitch, white. And I'm like, they're so focused on what this girl was saying instead of the fact that she blackened the shit out of this girl's eyes, bloodied up her lip, and they're focusing more on what she said than what she did. People are so fucking, oh, it's because of race, it's because of race. I don't give a fuck. I believe actions should be treated by the action you did. You understand? A random act of violence is a random act of violence. I don't give a fuck. It's because they think you smell bad, or because they don't like your gender, or because they don't like your race. I don't give a fuck. I think if you get your ass beat for no reason by a random person, it's the same thing. There's no difference whether they did it because you're racist or not. Like, you should get the same punishment. So if you get your ass beat at random by a Klan member, it should be the same shit when you get your ass beat at random by some nigga on the corner. It should be the same exact shit regardless of the reason. Regardless, a random act of violence is a random act of violence. You know, only time I would give some leeway in these kind of situations is when it's not random. You know, you with the dude's wife, you know, you're making out on a train, then he starts beating your ass, everyone saw it, like, yeah, that dude was kissing his wife. That's just not random. You understand? That's not random. There's some history to that. There's some personal history. But when it's just a random ass kicking or some random fucked up shit, I don't give a fuck if it's racism or not. And half the time people say racism and it isn't. When it doesn't even matter. The point is, what did the woman do? Why was she wrong? She shouldn't have had a shit on a seat. 1. 2, she can't stop people from sitting the fuck down. 2, whether she let a white guy do it or not, the black guy's actually kind of stupid himself because he should have told her to move her shit, period. Move her shit, period. Oh, someone's coming? Alright. Then when the other guy sitting next to her, wait, question. You see, this is so sketchy. Like, this whole thing just seems so sketchy. Usually when a situation seems so perfect, there's something wrong. How do we know for a fact that she wasn't holding that seat for that white dude? I mean, it's an option. Maybe because you guys read articles and just believe everything you see and hear, whatever the fuck. How do we know she wasn't holding it for him? Besides the fact that how do we know she's just not scared of him because he's 6'9" and 250 pounds, which doesn't matter, she's wrong. What I'm saying is people are just so quick to say race, when there's probably not even race involved. There's probably 6'9" fucking involved, 260 pounds. You're 6'9", is it because I'm black? No, it's because you're a fucking monster. That's the fuck why. You understand? I have a feeling if I asked for a seat, my 5'9", 160 pound ass like, hey, can I sit over there? She's like, alright, cool. No intimidation. She probably knows she can beat my ass. But with you's a beast. You feel me? The dude's a monster. He's the tallest guy everywhere he goes, except for on the basketball court. So let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Later.